Two bosses down in the DLC. Now two more to go. Now I just need to run through the Oolacile Township. Trying and failing to invade anyone. Very difficult at... yeah, it's not going to happen at level 300 something. Not likely. So these guys here are called blowheads. I usually sit back with a bow and kind of pick these guys off one by one, but I figure since I'm recording, and I also got about halfway through this place a few minutes before and didn't realize that I wasn't recording, so I had to kind of speed it up. I like when I like it. I like when I can make them fall in sync like that. Well, that's what max NG does. 3 hits and I'm almost dead. One sitting around here around the corner. You hear them all moaning and groaning out in the distance. To get the bow for this one. There's actually an NPC invader. It's like right behind where I'm standing. All I had to do is walk down the steps a bit and he'll pop in. I just want to get rid of this bloathead. So this NPC invader, he's way tougher than the ones you've seen beforehand. So I'm just kind of preparing myself. Also, this is one of the few times where one-handing the claymore helps a lot. He does it. That one little move he does. He spins around and breaks your boys no matter what. It's annoying. At least with the claymore, I can kind of reach him without getting hit with it. Also, he doesn't drop anything for me. Only gives me souls. Not even any humanity. Also trying to take advantage of my sunlight blade, and that guy just fell off the edge. So even he thought it was funny. That caster, on the other hand, it's a pretty clever spot to put a caster. Look at that. We're half my health. I'm acting like I'm playing it right now, but I'm just kind of watching as I go. At least I can one-shot them, at least with certain attacks. So for the most part of this building, I usually just kind of run past them. I get rid of a mimic, grab the key inside. After that, I'm just kind of running to the next bonfire. These guys sound like hyenas. I don't know where this guy came from. I don't like being laughed at. Painting Guardian Sword for the Mimic. So getting that key will allow me to speak to one character that will allow me to fight one more boss, the final boss in the DLC. Right now I'm going for the third one. I just want that key so I can fight the fourth one later on. These bloatheads are wandering around a bit. That last one, the one before the one I backstabbed, that one usually doesn't show up at that spot. And this one, I don't know why he's here. Right over here is an elevator. It kind of takes me back up to the upper part of the township. So if I did happen to die, I could take that elevator and come right back to this spot without having to go through all that again. And from this spot, I'm just gonna kind of snipe these guys with the bow. With a needle. And that worked out perfectly. These guys kind of bop their head from side to side. It's hard doing this. They tilt their heads like puppies. So far, so good. Those casters are ridiculous. They got one or two moves that will one-shot me no matter what, basically. That's about as well as I could have went. That sounded weird. That went as well as I could have. One more enemy up ahead, and he is not a bloathead. I don't even know what to call him. Fortunately, that sunlight blade gives me such a good buff that he's pretty simple to deal with. One more surprise on the elevator. Alrighty, here is a dungeon, and I'll be getting to the third boss in the next video.